So we're weeks away from Power Rangers Prime releasing, and one of the characters that has been on the center of everything on all the promotions, on all the covers, is none other than Lauren Shiba. Now, Lauren first made her debut in Power Rangers Super Samurai, and although that season isn't the most beloved by the fans, the character has managed to make an impact. Since her debut, Lauren has appeared in mobile games, video games, and even the comics, and now she's making a return to the comics in Power Rangers Prime. Now, as of the time of recording this video, issue 1 isn't even out yet, and we only have a couple of solicitations for a couple of issues, so there's not a whole lot we know about this series. They're kind of keeping it under wraps in some areas, but my big theory and my big speculation is that Lauren is going to become a mentor for the new Ranger team. And in this video, I'm going to go over my theories and my speculations on why I think Lauren is going to be the mentor in Power Rangers Prime. Now, although Lauren isn't a veteran Ranger in the same status as Tommy or Jason or anyone else that came before her, she's a Ranger that has a lot of experience. I mean, the whole reason why they hid her from the Nylock and let Jaden act as the head of the Shiba clan is because she was training to master the sealing symbol, and she's got a lot of experience as a fighter as well. I mean, she was easily able to wipe the floor with Mike, but you know, that's Mike. He's kind of a pushover and easy to knock down. But she also held her own against monsters, so she's got 20 plus years of training as a samurai, but not only that, as training as a ranger. So although, like I said earlier, she doesn't have like the Tommy and Jason veteran status, but she's had years and years of training that sort of makes up for it in a way. But I wouldn't put her on the same level as your Tommy or as your Jasons when it came to a one-on-one. And if this is the same Lauren we saw all the way back in Shattered Grid, I have several questions, because at the end of Shattered Grid, the timeline was restored after Draken, broke the multiverse, so the universe had to slowly mend itself, but it still had a few problems in the end. But recently, at the end of Darkest Hour, Billy did cause his own little shattering when he tried stopping Dark Spectre. So, is this the results of the first shattering that Draken did, or is this the results of the shattering that Billy did at the end of Darkest Hour? And if so, how the heck did Lauren end up in this alternate timeline where Eltarians have taken over the Earth? Or is this going to be a follow-up with that big massive time skip we got at the end of Darkest Hour after they defeated Dark Spectre? But if Lauren is stepping into the role of a mentor, I don't think she's going to be a wise sage like Zordon. I feel like the role that she's going to play is to support the Rangers in this very first story arc. Whether she's going to be a reoccurring character or not, that is yet to find out as the comic continues, but I feel like she's going to help them control their powers, show them the ropes of being a Ranger, and seeing her being a mentor the same way Tommy was in Dino Thunder. Plus, she's dealing with university students supposedly, because we've got Angel Grove University, so she's not dealing with teenagers with attitude, she's dealing with people in their late teens settling into their adult life, so they're probably going to try and figure their own shit out as they're also trying to be a Ranger. So it's not only that juggling that teenager life with responsibilities and being a Ranger, but also being a Ranger as an adult and trying to sort that shit out, as your own adult life is sometimes kind of a mess. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, we fully haven't met the cast and crew yet, because issue 1 isn't even out yet as of the time of recording this video. We've kind of only seen some of the other Rangers through screenshots and a couple of trailers here and there, so who knows how old this cast and crew is. But do I see Lauren becoming the leader of these new Rangers? Possibly. We have yet to find out, because like I said, this comic hasn't even begun yet. And I know when you bring up a female Red Ranger these days, it's met with bitching and complaining, but I feel like Lauren being the center of attention in this comic and taking center stage in the comics is kind of a good thing, because we get to expand on Lauren some more. I mean, Samurai was one of those seasons that got a lot of shit, and Lauren was a character that was kind of a carbon copy of her Sentai counterpart, and in Shattered Grid we got to expand on that character, and a lot of people who never really cared for the character when they first made their debut in Samurai got to see the character in a brand new light, including myself, where they sort of started to like the character a lot more because we got to see how badass they could be. And Lauren skyrocketing in popularity within the fandom is possibly what got her a spot in Battle for the Grid in that video game, and where I think there was maybe a toy planned for Lauren later down the line. I'm not entirely sure. I cannot confirm or deny that, but there was like a samurai Lightning Collection figure that was in proto works, you could say, back in the day, but we never saw anything because, you know, the Lightning Collection was cancelled. But that's what I like about the comics, because the comics can expand on characters that we never got to see a lot in the TV show, like the Phantom Ranger. I mean, the Phantom Ranger was this character shrouded in mystery, and although there was theories and speculation with that character, the comics expanded on that character. Characters like Master Vile, they added on to his backstory. Characters like Lord Zed and Rita, they added on to their backstory. And that's what I like about the comics. I mean, they can take these characters that weren't treated the best in the TV show and sort of write them in a new way that we can all appreciate and expand on those characters a lot more. I mean, Orion from Megaforce and Super Megaforce is hinted at appearing in this comic, so they're going to expand on Orion, and that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, with Eltar taking over Earth and sort of having this immigration thing going on, I mean, there's a lot they can do with Orion in that way, so who knows. But either way, I'm really excited to see Lauren making her return in the Power Ranger comics, and I can't wait to see what she's going to do and what role she'll be playing moving forward. So what are your theories? What are your speculations on Lauren making their return to the Power Ranger comics? Do you think she's going to be a mentor? Do you think she's going to be the leader? Do you think she's going to play a large role, a small role? Tell me your theories in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And with that said, I will see you guys later in the next video. Peace out, take care, and bye.